Hey everyone, how you doing? Welcome to DKFC. We're talking Euros 2016 Sunday night. That's right. Don't watch that Game of Thrones. The dragons have already killed everyone. You want to watch this game? That's right. We're talking Germany versus Slovakia. And who's going to win this big matchup? I'm asking these guys, Edo, Jamie, and Tyrone. Who's going to win? Let's start with you. Jamie, what are you thinking?
Yeah, Germany are starting to crank it up a little tiny bit. They weren't against Northern Ireland. They were banging on the door all game and got stopped by a wall in the shape of Michael McGovern. This game, I think, is going to be a similar sort of situation for them. Slovakia seem very content to just defend. They've got more quality going forwards than Northern Ireland. But if you think back to the England game, watching that, how frustrating it was to watch England just continually knock on the door. And Slovakia got away with a few in that game. On another day, England would have scored. I think it's going to be the same sort of story here. It's going to be Germany continually knocking on the door, but they're going to score a couple of goals. I could see Mario Gomez getting one. I think Muller will maybe open his account for the tournament in this game. I've been a tiny bit disappointed in Slovakia because I thought they'd do better than this. I thought they looked very poor in the last 15-20 minutes against Russia, and I thought they could have even thrown away the game completely. And this is a Russia team that were very, very poor. Against Wales at times they looked awful. Against England I think they looked awful all game. Germany are a higher class of opposition than any of those three teams. I think this will be Germany easily 2-0.
All right, Edo, Germany's not conceded the goal all tournament. Is it going to be too late for Slovakia in this one? Is it the Germans finally going to step up their game?
I think Germany have it 2-0 as well for many of the reasons that you mentioned. Yeah, because again with Slovakia against England, it's not like we're renowned for having a great defence. Where was the countering in that? You have Marek Hamsik, you have Robert Mack, you have Vladimir Weiss. They could have done something, but they were clearly under instructions towards the end of the game not to do anything. And yeah, against Russia, they got a goal out of nowhere, and all of a sudden they were in the game again. When you had them dominated, you were 2-0 up. So that's my problem with Slovakia. And yeah, Germany against Northern Ireland, they did actually create a lot of chances, and they probably would have had more. I had the game at a 2-0, incidentally. And yeah, when it was 1-0, I thought, okay, 2-0 looks certain. But then in the second half, Germany were more than happy, I think, just to sort of keep the ball, keep passing it around, not really create that many dangers. In the first half alone, they could have scored like 3 or 4. Yeah, Germany making progress, and Mario Gomez looks good as well, because they finally got a striker, not someone who's going to maybe like sort of flit around like Götze. That will work in other situations, but I think against those kinds of packed defences, they don't have a physical presence in the box. And yeah, Muller finally looked like he was back at a sort of reasonable level as well. So I have Germany winning 2-0 as well, yeah.
Tyrone, is it all over for Slovakia? Are the towels already on the sun loungers?
I think it is. Slovakia surprised me last week. I thought England would beat them at canter because I assumed that Slovakia would go for it. I thought they would really go for it. Obviously, there's a reason I'm not an international football manager, because what the Slovakian manager ended up doing was like, oh, no, we will defend and we'll go through. Yeah.
But
he probably doesn't speak like that, but yeah. But he's like, no, we'll go for the stalemate. We'll go for the point. That would be enough for us. We'll frustrate England much the same way Russia did and Wales did for great lengths of time. And it worked. So well done, the Euros. You figured out how to beat England. But that's a chat for another match. Slovakia have to come out, though. So they're going to have to utilise the MAC and utilise these guys. But they're playing against a team that I think could possibly go all the way to the final. They looked good against Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland defended for their lives. Muller looked lively. He was involved in everything, one way or the other, in every area of that box. They need to get rid of Götze now. I think that boy's spent. I really do. His confidence. I mean, even when he came off, he's shaking his head. He just looked. He looks 12 years old anyway, but he looked even younger if that was possible.
I just need him back for the final so he can score a goal.
Yeah, exactly. So he'll immortalise himself with one moment. But Muller looked fantastic, and I think he's going to have a great game in. Yes, full house on the scores on this. I think it'll be 2-0 to Germany as well. Slovakia have to come out. They cannot get away with doing what they did against England. This is the knockout stage, and Germany are too good at this. They do it every time. They do it every tournament. They will go far, obviously, and Slovakia will hold up no resistance whatsoever. It'll be 2-0 and a so-so game.
And interestingly enough, I'm also predicting a 2-0 victory for Germany. I'm also predicting a very busy night for Deliveroo. I think a lot of people will be ordering in food. That's just something. We don't do that on DraftKings. It just comes out of nowhere. It just comes to me. Make your own picks. Go to DraftKings.co.uk. Put together your own 8-man team, $50,000 budget. You could win big. Welcome to the big time.